Hi, in this video we're going to talk about what segments are and where they fit into the scheme of things within Genius posts, and discuss a little bit about why you need them and want to use them. In the next video we'll show how to actually create the segments themselves and create different segments for different purposes, but before we get into that it's important to understand what they are and why we need them and how they integrate with other things within the software. Keep in mind as we get into what segments are, inside Genius posts, while there are lots of different things you can do, there are two main functionalities. One of them is to auto-reply on the thread itself, on the post on Facebook where the people can see it, whether it's in a group and the group members can see it, or it's on your profile and your friends can see it, or the public can see it. And that's one functionality. And there are different ways to do that based on keywords or lack of keywords, or reply to everyone or not everyone, but the basic functionality is to reply on that post. The other functionality it has is to send messages to Facebook Messenger on auto reply from the post, and it can do that to everyone, or it can do it to certain people if they put in particular keywords. So what the segment is, the segments have to do with that second functionality, the part of Genius posts that sends the messages to Genius Messenger. Segments don't have anything to do with the auto reply on the thread itself, only to what goes to Messenger. And the way the segments work is they are alternative things that you can say to someone. For example, let's use a basic sentence, and I'll tape it here. Maybe you want to say something along the gist of, "Hi, thank you for commenting on my post. You expressed interest in a video. The link to the video is," and then of course you type the link. I'm not going to make up a link. Let me know if you have any questions. So that might be the basic message that you want to have Genius posts send to people. The problem is, let's say you have 100 people that have commented on your thread, and 50 of them have, half of them, let's say, have put in the keyword or put in whatever it is you asked them to type so that they can get that link to the video. Well, that's 50 people. If you send the exact same message over and over and over again, even if there's a delay in there, but it's exactly the same message to 50 people, a couple of things are going to happen. And they're on the Facebook end. One, it's a little monotonous, but Facebook looks at that as spam. They say, wait a minute, this person sent the exact same message to somebody on Messenger. They're just pitching them. It's not a conversation. They're not engaging their audience. It's just a message, and it's probably spam. And that will affect the algorithm. It will affect what they allow you to do. If you do enough of it, it could even get you, put into what they call Facebook jail for a little while. And you don't want that to happen. So what you want to have is, you want this to vary with the different people, and you want to have many different options. So what we do is we break this sentence up into segments. So let's say the first segment is this first paragraph. "Hi, thank you for commenting on my post." We'll make the second segment, "You expressed interest in a video." The third segment can be the link, and we'll have a fourth segment, "Let me know if you have any questions." So what we want to do is vary this up. So maybe option one is, "Hi, thank you for commenting on my post." But maybe we want Genius Posts to also be able to choose from, "Hello, thanks for your comment." Okay? That could be a different variation. It means the same thing. You're greeting them and you're thanking them, but when the algorithm looks in, you're having a different conversation with different people. You're using different words. Maybe we leave off the hi and the hello, and we put, "Thanks for commenting." Maybe that's it, exclamation mark. And maybe we have another option that says, "Hey there. I appreciate you commenting on my thread." Okay, so now what we have is 4 different sentences that basically say the same thing. So we could create a segment, and we could call that segment intro. because that's what it is. It's just an introductory statement, or you could call it introductory thanks. Okay, and this could be something that you use on every single post that you ever do. And you could come up with more than 4. You could come up with 8 or 10 or 12 or 15 of these, and you can just keep adding to them so that Genius posts will always have different things to choose from for this introductory sentence. Now we can create a new segment for this next one. Okay, and this one is the one, maybe we'll call this segment interest shown. Okay, and we're just reminding them that they showed interest, right? You expressed interest in a video. You typed the keyword to get a video link. Maybe that's another way to do it. You said you wanted the link to my video. That's a different way we can word it. You see what we're doing here? That's just a general idea. My mind's blank now. What could we do? You wanted. We could just do you wanted. We could even do that as a question. You wanted the video link? Question mark. Right? So now what we've got is we've given some different things that Genius Post can choose from for the first sentence and some different things for the second one. Now we're already going to get a bunch of different comments and variations. So maybe on the next one, the link to the video is link, or here's the link, colon. Then you can type the link in. Whoops, that would be a colon, right? That link is, and then type the link. Go to, and then the link. See what we're doing here? So now there are 4 things to choose on this, and we could call this one link to video. Now, while these first ones, this first group, introductory thanks, could be used on every single thread you ever use for Genius posts, this one is only going to be used for one if it's interest shown in a video, right? If you're talking about a PDF or an ebook or a course or getting on a waiting list, or they want to take a video tour of a house if you're a realtor, or whatever it might be, a training video, a master class, this may be a little bit different. You expressed interest in our master class, so you may have different segments that you'll say for that: interest shown in a video, interest shown in a master class, interest shown in a PDF, interest shown in joining a group, or whatever it might be. Okay, so this next one would be a link to a particular video, right? Because this is a specific link. And then let me know if you have any questions. This could be, kind of an outro kind of thing, heading out the door, saying goodbye. Let me know if you have any questions. Hit me up if you need anything. Talk soon. You get the idea, right? If there's anything else you need, please let me know. Okay, so now we have different segments. And so now what will happen is Genius Post will come in, and it might, on the first one, it might go, hello, thanks for your comment. You type the keyword to get a video link. Here's the link, and then the link. Talk soon. And that's your message. And then the next time it's going to randomize it again. Hey there, I appreciate you commenting on my thread. You wanted the video link? The link to the video is. Let me know if you have any questions. Whoops. So now you can see we've got a completely different statement to the next person. And now if you send out 20 or 30 or 40 or 50 of these things, Facebook is not going to think you're spam. You're having a different conversation with different people. And of course, the goal is to get them to respond. I don't know that this is a real good group of segments, especially on the outro. I would probably ask them a question. Hey, after you've watched the video, I got a couple of things I'd like to ask you about it. Let me know once you've watched it. Now you're getting engagement. That's a better way to do an outro. But for this example, I just wanted to show you how this varies things up. And some things you can leave in for segments forever. Like your introductory thanks, you could come up with 15 or 20 of these over time. Some of them, if you're only promoting this video link for 2 weeks or a month, you can delete that segment after you're done with it. You may never need that again. So that's basically what segments are and why they work and the purpose of them and why we like to do them. These individual things are the segments, And in another video, we'll talk about groups a little more specifically, but a group is how to put these together. Like I said, they'll take a sentence from this segment and then a sentence from this segment. That's actually how groups work. So I kind of gave you a little bit of a hint of what's to come. But when we show you how to create segments, you're just going to be dealing with one of these sections at a time, as you'll see in the next video. As always, if you have any questions or you have any issues whatsoever with the software, please let us know.